when I started to where I finished are like two different people completely. I definitely improved in more than just like my running abilities. I definitely changed the person for the better. I became a lot more mature, but I think I had some really good teammates too. And when I first came in, they were a lot older than me, grad students, things like that. And they just really was people to look up to. And coming in as like from the UK on your own as an international student, it's very intimidating. So definitely having them and my coaches really, really helped me. It really just kind of fell into my lap, really. It wasn't even, I was talking to other schools and Bradley just ended up messaging me on social media. And then kind of, it happened really fast, I think. I was looking at other options. Radford really wasn't my main one, but I think very quickly, like the more I spoke to him and him being British definitely helped. It took me a while to warm up to people, and when I talked to him, I really liked him straight away, which doesn't really happen very often for me. It takes me a while to open up to people. So yeah, him, and there was a lot of British people on the team at the time too. So having that as kind of like, a security blanket from leaving home was really nice. And I really liked Virginia. Virginia was the area was very similar to home. It's definitely a lot slower pace than home. But I think I really enjoyed that. I felt like it was everything's a lot smaller, that really helped me. I get a bit nervous in like big environments. So initially when I came in, that's what I needed. I needed a small place where I could get that attention that I kind of needed for my first year. Coming in, I knew I wanted to do criminal justice. So that wasn't something I had to struggle with, which was nice. And I really enjoyed it. I think Radford, like, it's nice where you get a bit more like with the ratio of the students to the professors, like you really get that attention. So I never struggled with anything. All my professors were phenomenal, really. I got a lot of opportunities to do, I worked with Radford Police Department and things like that. So no, it was really good and I really liked it. So I got a lot out of it. It felt like a second home in the end. COVID 100% had a huge effect on everything. We didn't even have season when we first came in. Cross country was cancelled in the fall and moved to the spring. So everything was messed up. But what I found the hardest was it took away like my structure of everything. I'm a very scheduled person. Like everything has to be done a certain way, and not having like, yes, you can train, but when you've got no goals and nothing to really like look forward to or to test your fitness in a race, like you don't have that. So I think I lost it for a little while, my enjoyment with running, and I really during that time it helped me find it again, and why I actually did like to run, and I enjoy racing, and running with my teammates is something that really got me through that. It took me a few years to get the confidence to, that's kind of really what held me back for a long time. And thanks to like my coaches and my teammates, I finally got there in the end, and I think showed my true potential. So it was nice to get that little bit of recognition for like not just myself and my coaches too. They knew I could do that. They told me from like coming in as a freshman, I remember Bradley telling me I could be, he believed I'd be the best freshman in the conference before I even came out. To me, that was like, I don't know how, I didn't know what he saw in me, but he was right from before I got there. So it was just nice to have that proof to myself and other people. Like I said, my circle is very small, and I don't let everybody in, but he is somebody, even moving on to my next school, he's somebody I'm going to talk to. That came around from past teammate who we had in the program and Coach Bradley. They kind of recommended me to the coach there. They knew her there already, and she's just somebody that I know I'm going to work well with, really cares about the athletes and stuff. And she knows how good Coach Bradley is as a coach, and really is impressed with what I did at Radford, and knows that she can kind of continue that success out of me, hopefully. So yeah, and she coached one of Radford's, she's not in the program anymore, Rachel Workin. She came from Wisconsin, and that coach coached there before Northwestern. So that's really how it came about. But what I've done at Radford and getting that confidence back, it's definitely helping me move on to the Big Ten. It can be intimidating coming from a small school. But no, I think my coaches have given me everything I need to be successful. I think Radford is somewhere like you can't help but like feel like not many people know where Radford is, or it's so small, but it's somewhere where like it'll always be like a special place, and somewhere I'll always want to go back to. And I just think it has so much to offer. It's so small, but the people there are great. The school's great. Everybody cares. So yeah, I think it's just going to be somewhere that I have a lot of memories, and it's helped me a lot grow as a person who I am and the athlete I am. So it's definitely very special.